twist up the truth. How dare you twist up the truth? Look. From the boondocks, beat swan on my boombox. Still meat from the stew pot. Man, I'm go sick with my tune drops. Little man, that's a hooplo, not a hoopla. What? Pronounce it right. I got magic, I'm down to die for this. I don't care, bro, I'm down. Man, stressed, so I'm bound to laugh. Wait, I'm bound to ride for flips. Real G's gonna ride around to this. Man, I got no time to write at this. I never left my 9 to 5 for this waste man thing. I don't care what rave man's in. I came here to relax, but if it gets mad, make a young boy take man's things. Try to tell me I'm way too big to rebel. Nah, man, you're never too big to rebel. I was in the O2 singing my lungs out, rude, but you're never too big for Adele. Leave my yard, blow a kiss to my girl. Salute to my sister as well. Gotta keep trophies down at my mum's bit. Man, I'm getting way too big for my shelf. Man, I see bare MCs on the sideline, but I still got a couple bangs in the pipeline. Man, I got grown men at me. You're getting way too old for the timeline. You're getting way too old for a diss. Should've looked after your kids. Get out the booth, go home to your son. It's never too late to commit. It's like man love, put my name in a random flag, get a plane to Qatar. This year I learned how to take care of business. Next year I'll learn how to play the guitar. You're getting way too big for your boots. You're never too big for the boot. I got the big size toes on my feet. Your face ain't big for my boots. Kick up the you. Man, know that I kick up the you. Them boy there try to twist up the truth. How dare you twist up the truth? Look, you're getting way too big for your boots. You're never too big for the boot. I got the big size toes on my feet. Your face ain't big for my boots. Kick up the you. Man, know that I kick up the you. Them boy there try to twist up the truth. How dare you twist up the truth?
Low fish. I say, Lord, be my savior when it comes to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't ever say amen. Amen, 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 yeah. Amen. They boys and they can't win. Can't win, can't win, can't win, can't win. Check. Going up. We in it, we gonna. Going up. Did it like my persona. Going up. Remember the was on us. We used to drive them hunters. Then we pull up in the farmers. Go up. Walking, show up, baby, hold up, go up, boy, don't touch, we flow up, yeah, I'm laughing to the bank, all new blue Benny Franks, pulled up on him in the tank, yeah, that guy just a rap guy, I'm so mad like he ain't, let me back, I gave me until I was going on, I'm Miami, they all cornballs, they can't stand me, I finesse, all them, I hear, get a plan, oh, so that my whoa, on the low, got strain on yo-yo, she fucked up her MCM and we like that JoJo, when we out and we see him, he always ask for photo. I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper, please protect me from my haters, just say me and I won't ever say amen. Amen, yeah, amen, they boys and they can't win. Check. Going up. We in it, we gonna. Going up. Did it like my persona. Going up. Remember the was on us. We used to drive them hunters. Then we pull up in the farmers. Go up. Walking. Show up. Baby, hold up. Go up. Boy, don't touch. We flow. Go up. She lucky. Cause she 5 mil cash in Kentucky. I walk up in demons, spend 10K just like it's nothing. I hang with the demons, they don't play by me, we cut. I was coolin', out Atlanta, mixed with the Fanta. All them, I got Santa, I go monkey, all that. Gonna do just what I say. Pull up, practice Uber in that right. She so bad, but she said. I feel guilty, I might as well just plead my case. I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't ever say amen. Amen, yeah, amen. They boys and they can't win. got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this with new weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate, then off your head. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got realness. I just killed this cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dark, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use it. Your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch, heritage inside your DNA. Backbone don't exist, born on side a jellyfish I gauge. See my pedigree, most definitely don't tolerate the front. Like been through probably offend you, this is Paula's oldest son. I know conviction, burners, boosters, ballers, dead, redemption, scholars, fathers, kids and I wish I was fed forgiveness, yeah. Soldier's DNA, born inside the beast. My expertise checked out in second grade. When I was 9, on sale motel, we didn't have nowhere to stay. At 29, I've done so well, hit cartwheel in my estate. And I'm gon' shine like I'm supposed to, antisocial extrovert. And excellent meaning extra work. And absentness, you hurt. And passiveness never struck my nerve. And that's a riff gonna be this case. The reason my power's here on earth. Salute the truth from the prophecy. I got loyalty, got royalty inside
This is
my
why
DNA.
I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans in recent years.
I live about my DNA. This is my heritage, all I'm inheriting. Money and power, the Mecca emeritus. Tell me something, you can't tell me nothing. I'd rather listen to listen to you. My DNA not for imitation. Your DNA an abomination. This how it is when you in the matrix. Dodge your bullets, reaping what you're sowing. Stacking up the footage, living on the go and sleeping in the villa. Sipping from a Grammy, walking in the building. Diamond in the ceiling, marble on the floor. Beaches out the window, peeking out the window. Baby in the pool, Godfather calls, only Lord. You ain't without a on your belt. You ain't without a ticket on your plate. You ain't sick enough to pull it on yourself. You ain't rich enough to hit the ladder skate. Tell me when destruction gonna be my fate. Gonna be a fate. Gonna be our fate. Peace to the world. Let it rotate. Money, DNA.
I done came up, bustin' down the whole broke, it's that bad. Want you people swag, you ain't even gotta ask. What are those with his dad? Please don't touch my rap, please don't touch my rap. I'm racked up like rappers, I'm wrapped up on camera, get out on camera, squeeze like asthma. It's rare wrath when I wear wrath, bare wrath when I wear wrath. Might invest into some rap shit, Lord, still shit rap. And I'm dripping on rags, Rick gonna be the tag, through the digital dash. Yeah, I'm boasting, never brag. Please don't touch my rap. Or the Chris Van Nash, Alessandra Gucci glasses, the W Anderson collab. Yeah, pop it like yeah, drop it on the. I'ma buy another. Cut the boys, bring it back. Yeah, you know how to make it laugh.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Bengals coming in at 7-0, going up against the Steelers, who come in at 3-4.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And some room to work. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Malone. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. Escaping and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Willis in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd down following the run. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 5, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Fresh set of downs here. Now a handoff here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
He'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Out of the gun now on third down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Javon Hargrave able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And he's got his man on the out route. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
They'll look to throw here. Staying on his feet. Flush to his right. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Malone. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Approach to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And a good hit there and knocked down hard at the 28. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. On second down, Dobbs. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 46 yards. First and 10, Dobbs. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Second down following the incompletion. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Dobbs. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like they were...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Cincinnati.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Let's go! Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! Black Wild! Black Wild! Here we go! Black Wild! Let's go!
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Back to throw Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Jordan Willis in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you a lightning-quick halftime. These guys hardly made it to the tunnel. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
While that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. That doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Halfback sent in motion. They'll set up a throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And
everyone knows them. Everyone knows all the prolific defenses. I'm not a Ravens fan, but goddamn it, I'll tell you about Ray Lewis, Ed Reed. I can't agree with that statement.
the latter 50%. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Here's why I can't agree with that statement. Romo was on the field to win some of these games that he was in the playoffs in, and he threw picks to defenses that I feel were worse than Dallas' defense at that time.
Escaping the pressure right.
When they played the Eagles, I don't think the Eagles had like a vaunted
Pittsburgh
defense.
getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Defense was the only thing keeping y'all in games. Oh, now sometimes I be thinking like, oh man, they go Mal. Me and Mal can have a conversation, and then you come out with some shit.
Picked off at the 18, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When Romo was playing, there was plenty of games I watched where Romo's throwing the game away, and the defense is getting the ball back. I can't sit here and name to you on September the 8th of the year of our Lord 2006. I don't know.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I've watched them lose 20 points. I've watched them lose 14-point leads and 10-point leads. I have watched that. But You look at listen though. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. The defense in the game held the other team to you had a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. Tony can't stay on the field in the fourth quarter because he can't. He just fucking can't. He's going 3 and out, and he's giving the other team a chance. You're looking at the defense point of view. I'm looking at the offense didn't support. The same way everyone's looking at Atlanta's defensive crumble in the Super Bowl, I'm looking at the offense that could not support.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, you've got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's
You're not, but I'm also not supposed to stay on the field the whole fourth quarter. I can't stay. Listen, I'm not.
Damn,
You can't put me on the field for 15 straight minutes. You can't do that.
Now that'll bring up second down.
They were that. Right. That was happening. That's how they lost those 14-point leads, because Romo couldn't keep the offense on the field. He couldn't sustain a drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I ain't seen that.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. The Bengals passing.
And what I'm saying is, you had a defense to sustain.
Quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover it for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has.
But they were top 10.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes
all right.
running game,
I mean, like I said, I'm not a Cowboys fan to where I can reference specific games and specific things. So it's a possibility that I'm, you know what I mean, saying shit out of time.
Still plenty of time left
But
in the game, but now starting to pull away.
I just know I've watched games that the Cowboys were in with a chance to win, and all that needed to happen was game-sealing field goal or a game-sealing touchdown. Of course, a touchdown would do it, but even a field goal would have just sucked the air out of the other team, and Tony Romo goes 3 and out, or throws a pick. Yeah.
Fielded about a yard deep.
But I don't know. If I'm on offense, and I'm sorry, if I'm on defense and we get you the lead, it's a 10-point lead with 3 minutes to go, you got to win that game on offense. You got to go score a fucking field goal. Take some time off the clock. Take the wind out of their sails.
But you have to be careful about being
don't just
cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
the defense kept the other team from scoring. It don't matter if you can put up 20 points. If the defense at the other team scores 21, you didn't win that game. I'm not saying y'all had the best defense. I'm just saying y'all had a winnable defense. Atlanta, when the year they made the Super Bowl, did not have the best defense. When Tony was there, I know Romo was there because I was watching Romo fuck it up. I don't know. If you ask me some shit about Atlanta, I can fucking tell you. No, the Monday Night Football games I watch. It don't matter what team is playing. But I can't sit here and hope.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
To me, you can pick a season. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, you can't do an offer." I disagree.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. I don't know. I don't know.
But can you pick a season though?
I can't pick one.
Interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Downs. Flushed out right.
Stop it, bitch.
It's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And an alley to run. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, Bubba, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers.
All right, now.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else.
This conversation has so many fucking variables that we're not accounting for, but it would lead us down just a dark hole of conversation, and I'm trying to avoid it. But I will say this thing. You had a top offense with Tony Romo, you're saying, right? Now, a top offense is never going to have a statistical top defense because it's borderline impossible. Because just like in Atlanta, Matt Ryan, listen, a top offensive team statistically is never going to have a top defense because listen, statistically, Philly wasn't up there with the, you know what I mean, the top defensive, you know, teams like that Seattle team that you're bringing up and all that. They weren't. Listen to what I'm saying. Now, the last part of the year when they had, the point is, I can prove the point. It makes plenty of sense. Both of us have agreed that the Cowboys have never had.
Right. Send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
All right.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now.
The offense is on the field shorter. So if you have a top offense, that means you are going up and down the damn field. You, like in Atlanta, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and them, they could score with, you know, freaking a minute. 60.
Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there with See if they can pick those.
That's what I'm saying. It's a dark hole of conversation, right? Because there's going to be a point and a counterpoint. But what I'm trying to say is, if Tony Romo was whipping the ball down the field, getting down there like, oh man, Cowboys just scored so fucking fast, right? Well, he's not going to, your defense is going to look horrible. Your defense is going to allow a lot of yards because the other team's offense is on the field quicker. More often. I don't know how you're saying that.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
All right.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense so much.
They're tired. The longer your defense is on the field, no matter what team you're on, the longer they're on the field, the worse their stats are going to be. It don't matter if you're doing a bunch of 3 and out or scoring in a minute. It don't matter because you can put your defense out there in a precarious position, and they're going to be on the field longer and tired. So to me, it does make sense. It's an arguable point. I'm not saying that it's the golden fucking rule and you can't change it. I'm just saying that plays a factor.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a handoff looking right.
Which is going to make them play worse.
Can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run.
That's what I'm trying to prove to you. Listen, now, listen to the point I'm trying to prove to you, right? Statistically, the Cowboys had a bad defense. Statistically, and they were getting scored on in the 4th quarter. The same defense that was there for the prior 3 that held the other team's offense is the same defense in the 4th quarter. They're just tired. They're worn down. Every running back in the league gets better as the game goes on because that linebacker or that cornerback or that safety is tired of getting the shoulder put in his chest all game. So that running back is going to be able to gain, when he was only able to gain 2 yards in the 1st and 2nd quarter, he may be gaining 4 to 5 in the 4th, 3rd, and 4th quarter because the defense is tired.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. They had the double-digit lead at halftime.
Yeah, it still goes back to offensive defense, but what I'm telling you is valuable points. Like, it's proven. It's proven. That's why running backs are called closers. They put the running back in.
Either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add.
Partly.
Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that one results in 35 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That's your fault.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And to give this time to the tailback. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
what defense stops somebody every time they get on the field? It's the same argument.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Yeah, make it, take it, football. All the offense has to get out there.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Fights off the defender. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
So judging off your analogy, listen, judging off by what you're saying, when Tony Romo goes down there and scores 7 points, game over. Because the other team shouldn't score no more. That's it.
Here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Our bum-ass offense.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They give him a gain of 37. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
Both.
But they're also looking forward now. Because now these plays are really next week to get some momentum going.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they
What you say, Black?
You a neutral party. Am I making sense?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
No gain on the play that time.
If you got a lead in the 4th quarter and the other team is scoring, that means your offense ain't doing nothing either.
That means your offense is stagnant.
It's both. It's both. It ain't just the defense. It's both.
I'm not saying it's Tony Romo's fault every game y'all lose. That's not what I'm saying. Because that's also unrealistic. I'm saying that's all I'm saying. It goes both ways. Tony Romo is not always to blame when y'all lose. He's not always to blame when y'all win. Defense has helped y'all win games.
Take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and
unless you own the Browns, your team has defense.
And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that.
Now listen to what you said. Listen to what you said.
And now the final stages.
Listen to what you just said, though. Because you had DeMarco Murray in the running game.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game.
You had a top defense. Why? Because there was less time on the clock. Okay, that's another one of my points. All right. What changes were made from the season before DeMarco Murray got there to the season when DeMarco Murray was there? What huge defensive changes were made?
From the fantasy perspective, more points for everyone if they win big.
What defensive moves happened? The year before, personnel, coaching, what happened? I can't do this. Not like DeMarco Murray, obviously, because they were setting records when Murray got there. Okay, because you were depending on a quarterback that couldn't get you down the field and waste the time. You have to waste time. As soon as y'all wasted more time on offense, your defensive numbers skyrocketed. All of a sudden, Cowboys have a defense. But there was no major personnel change.
Full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them.
You just said y'all were never setting records before DeMarco Murray got there. I'm going off you. That is what you... When Seattle had that defense, that defense everyone talks about, Legion of Boom, what was the main factor in making that defense look great? And when you pull that factor out, the defense never looked the same. What was the main factor?
Run game. That's why niggas need to put some spec on my boy Luck's name. But go ahead, Black. Keep saying what you're saying.
Okay.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
I said they never looked the same. I didn't say they never looked good.
Late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
I can't explain my point any further to you. Like, I feel like if I were to show you the water any more than I'm trying to show it to you, you'd be fucking drowning.
Something to build on. Get it done. And we'll get better as we go forward.
Yeah, that nigga tripping. I'll show you the water.
They don't have a run game. They're depending on Romo, who's throwing picks and getting 3 and outs. So the defense is right the fuck back out there. Not good enough to sustain you in the fourth quarter. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not saying you didn't have a run game. Every team has a run game. No team's putting up 0 yards per game. In the fourth quarter, you did it. Now, listen to me. Once I'm gonna try to get this to you. In the first 3 quarters, of the game, your defense got you a 10-point lead. I can't answer you that question because they put the ball in Romo's hands and take it out of the running back's hands, thinking that's gonna win them the goddamn game. I can't answer you that question. I'm not an offensive coordinator. All I know is in the fourth quarter, the Cowboys collapsed offensively and then defensively. I don't. Oh my God. I can't support what I'm saying I mean, all I'm saying. So, yes, y'all, the Cowboys had a defense worth talking about. So, okay. There's how many NFL teams that